Good day everyone, my name is Melody Butak, but you can call me Mom Melody for this discussion. I'm here to discuss the communication in connected to the application development and emerging technologies. But before that, let me discuss you the emerging technologies. Technology continues to advance every day, and as a result, new industries are being created and are impacting every industry in significant ways, whether you're the CEO, a manager, an employee, or an aspiring entrepreneur. Educating yourself on these new emerging technologies can lead to new advancements in your own business. For today's generation, mas kailangan kasi natin ng technology, lalo na sa nangyayari ngayon sa atin, pandemic. So, mas mapapabilis yung, halimbawa sa field ng business, mas mapapabilis yung palitan ng information through technologies. Ayun. For virtually every business, staying on top of emerging technologies is key when trying to deliver custom software solutions that meet your customers' exact needs. So, here's the list of the top 9 emerging technologies you need to know about. A quick overview of their implications for application development. So, first is the artificial intelligence, the automation, robotization, the 3D printing, cryptocurrencies, IoT or Internet of Things, voice recognition, autonomous vehicles, and drones. First is the artificial intelligence. Artificial intelligence is the simulation of human intelligence processed by machines, especially computer systems. These processes include learning, the acquisition of information and rules for using the information, reasoning, or using the rules to reach approximate or definite conclusions, and self-correction. Recently, AL technology, or the artificial technology, has been used to turn databases into useful intelligence and deliver answers to customer and stakeholder questions in real time using a chat-style interface. Apps using artificial intelligence can also track massive amounts of small data like transactions, sensors, equipment production, and deduce solution to boost productivity in those areas. Artificial intelligence is also making complex medical diagnosis faster and more accurate with its ability to access and analyze vast data sources and against diagnostic data. Personal digital assistants are amongst some of the most popular AL applications. Next is the automation. Automation is a method to control or operate a process, system, or device without continuous human involvement, wherein para siyang nagpo-program. Meron siyang program na dun. What it means for application development, automation can be used to mimic previously human exclusive tasks, live, writing, speech, and driving. Automation is a method to control or operate a process, system, or device without continuous human involvement. Speech drive. Sa automation, dito napapasok yung program na sinasabi ko kanina, which is ando dun lang siya. Kumbaga, kapag gusto mo ma-involve yung gagamit nito, halimbawa magsisearch ka lang sa Google. Halimbawa, example na lang sa Google, magsisearch ka ng ganito, ganyan. For example, tapos, kiklik mo lang, ilalagay mo lang dun kung ano yung search mo, then, automatic nandun na yung information na kakailanganin mo. Next is what we call on robotization. Robotization is an automatic task using a machine that can perform complex and or repetitive tasks automatically, or one that is controlled by software programs. So, alam naman siguro natin to. Yung robotization means robots. Ito na yung mga na-invent ng mga tao din na which is man-made, ginagamit natin para mas mapadali yung trabaho natin. Ito yung isa sa mga pinakamalaking naitutulong ng technology. Nakalagay dito, using a machine that can perform complex in general, malawakan siya. Next is the 3D printing. 3D printing has been on the scene for a while, but its applications are still in the infancy stage. Retail businesses are starting to look into the possibility of using 3D printers to make tailored attire for consumers. In 3D printing, one company is developing an app that scans a customer's foot and prints out the perfect fitting shoe using 3D printing technology. To fully leverage this technology, user-friendly interfaces and applications will provide many businesses with the leading edge of competitive advantage. And let's proceed to cryptocurrencies. Cryptocurrency is a digital currency in which encryption techniques are used to regulate the generation of units of currency and verify the transfer of funds, operating independently of a central bank. A major example is Bitcoin, the world's first decentralized ledger currency. Yeah. Cryptocurrencies are digital currencies that use blockchain technology to record and secure every transaction. A cryptocurrency, for example, is a Bitcoin, can be used as a digital form of cash to pay for everything from everyday items to larger purchases like cars and homes. Next is the Internet of Things. The Internet of Things, or what we call IoT, is revolutionizing day-to-day business decisions making and information gathering. Businesses can stream incoming data from connected devices, buildings, vehicles, wearables, and other devices that have sensors to optimize systems, help predict failures, improve efficiency, and create better outcomes. The Internet of Things, or IoT, connects a variety of sensors, alarms, cameras, lights, and microphones to provide 24/7 or 365 security, all of which can be controlled from a smartphone. For example, the Ring Doorbell Camera Security System allows users to see, hear, and speak to visitors at their door via computer table or mobile phone. Ayun na nga yung example, parang halimbawa kapag may tao sa labas, so kunwari meron tayong Ring Doorbell Camera Security System, kapag pumasok na yung visitor at kakausapin ka through the Ring Doorbell camera, makikita mo doon kung sino yung bisita mo, and at the same time, pwede siyang mag-talk doon or pwede kayong mag-usap before siya umenter sa house mo. Yun. And next is the voice recognition, sometimes known as speech recognition. Familiar naman na siguro kayo dito. A voice recognition is the ability of a machine or program to receive and interpret dictation or to understand and carry out spoken commands. What it means for application development, with firms like Google, Apple, Amazon, and Microsoft embracing voice recognition technology, the market for its usability in all types of software continues to grow. For example, dito is sa Google, halimbawa tinatamad tayong mag-type, so pwede nating gamitin yung voice recognition or what we call on speech recognition. Kumbaga, itatap lang natin siya and then sasabihin natin kung ano yung isi-search natin. Next is the autonomous vehicles. Autonomous vehicles are robotic vehicles that are designed to travel between destinations without a human operator. For a vehicle to qualify as a fully autonomous, it must be able to navigate without human intervention to a predefined predetermined destination over roads that have not been adapted for its use. Autonomous vehicles, I think wala pa nito sa Pilipinas, or siguro itong autonomous vehicles is just a prototype for me, kasi hindi ko pa alam kung meron na talaga to. Yung sinasabi sa autonomous vehicles, isa siyang robotic vehicles, then may tao man o wala is parang gumagana pa rin siya. Kumbaga, parang napoprogram na niya, may program na din doon. Yung, halimbawa, sasabihin mo lang kung saan mo gustong pumunta, and then, hindi mo na kailangang i-operate. Mag-a-arrive na agad siya. Next is the drone. A drone, in a technological context, is an unmanned aircraft. The aircraft may be remotely controlled or can fly autonomously through software-controlled flight plans in their embedded systems working in conjunction with onboard sensors and GPS. Companies like Amazon recently revealed their plans to use them in same-day delivery operations. Etong drone naman, ito yung siya, isa siyang camera, kung hindi ako nagkakamali. Isa siyang camera na nade-detect na lahat. Kumbaga, kahit hindi mo na siya i-operate is ando doon na nakaprogram na din siya, which is ang laking tulong sa atin para halimbawa kung hindi kaya nung, kasi sa atin naman yung ginagamit natin para makita yung sa paligid natin is yung CCTV na tinatawag. Ito yung drone naman is makikita niya lahat, as in makikita niya lahat yung mga bagay-bagay na hindi kayang makita nung CCTV. Kasi yung CCTV lang kasi is ando doon lang siya, kung ano yung nakaka-capture na yun lang. Is etong drone, pwede siyang all around. I mean, all around talaga siya. So, ayan, tapos na tayo sa pagde-define kung ano yung sa emerging technologies. So, move na tayo sa communication, which is this is our prelim project na nakikita doon. So, let's proceed. Communication. Communication is simply the act of transferring information from one place, person, or group to another. Every communication involves at least one sender, a messenger, and a recipient. The transmission of the message from sender to recipient can be affected by a huge range of things. Ayun na nga. Sa communication, ito yung pinaka-importante sa lahat, communication, which is important kasi nga kailangan natin ito araw-araw para makihalubilo sa mga tao. Hindi lang siya sa face to face. Papasok na din dito yung sa virtual. For halimbawa ngayon, example natin, yung sender dito is yung teacher and the receiver is the student, vice versa. Halimbawa magbibigay yung teacher ng activity, tapos syempre yung student kakausapin niya, ganun din yung student kakausapin yung teacher, vice versa din. Kumbaga magpapalitan lang sila ng information. Ayun. Ayan, sa communication meron tayong types of modern communication devices na ginagamit. The advancements in modern technology allowed people to communicate with each other no matter where they are in the world, regardless of the time zone differences. First is the cellular phones. Yan. First is the cellular phone. Cellular phones are considered as the first mobile phones that entered the technological scene late in the 70s. And cellular phone, it is a phone with access to a cellular radio system, so it can be used over a wide area without a physical connection to a network. Mobile phone are used or the cellular phone are used for a variety of purposes such as keeping in touch with family members. Kapag gusto natin silang kausapin, ito yung ginagamit dati. For conducting businesses, ginagamit din siya. And in order to have access to a telephone in the event of an emergency. Some people carry more than one mobile phone for different purposes such as for business and personal use. Let's proceed to smartphones. Cellular phones were revolutionized into smartphones, which can be considered as a small computer that also functions as a telephone. Apart from allowing people to make calls and send messages, several apps or applications can be installed or a smartphone which permits people to send emails or surf the internet. Smartphones, ito na yung ginagamit natin sa ngayon. Cellular phones were revolution into smartphones. So, sinasabi dito yung cellular phone na revolutionize. Sa tinagal-tagal ng panahon, naka-invent sila ng cellular phones dati to smartphones, which is yung ginagamit natin ngayon ng mga smartphones tulad ng Vivo, Apple na cellphones, ganyan. Ito yung ginagamit natin sa pakikipag-communicate. For example, sa family, sa friends, sa classmates, ganyan, sa teachers, ayun. So, ito yung example sa smartphone natin. There are also several devices that can be used with these modern phones such as Bluetooth earphones or speakers. The experts behind American Inventor Spot even scrutinize some of the coolest gadgets that you can use in conjunction with your smartphone, such as the wireless and USB charger or yung charger na ginagamit natin na screen cleaner as well as the Wi-Fi booster. The features of smartphones may vary from one manufacturer to another, with the camera and audio functionality often proving to be the distinction. Next is the tablets. Tablets are already considered as communication devices because with a reliable internet connection or with a certain data capacity, people can reach out to each other using their tablets. While the first types of tablets already appeared in the 80s, it wasn't until the first iPad was launched in 2010 wherein tablets were appreciated by the general public. iPads held a fair share of the market until Android tablets came into the picture. Tablets generally have similar features to a smartphone, and perhaps the most notable difference between the two is the size of the device. With a tablet, people are able to initiate audio, video, calls, as well as send messages through different apps and channels. Ito siya yung itsura ng tablet. Parang katulad din siya ng cellphones, but tablet is more, medyo mas malaki kaysa sa cellphone. So, karamihan sa mga tablets is ginagamit ng mga bata, yung mga sa babies, ganyan. Ito yung pinapalaro kasi nga medyo mas malaki siya, mas nakikita yung mga applications, yung mga words, mas visible lang siya kasi medyo mas malaki. Next is the laptops. Laptops are portable computers that may come in different weights and sizes. When laptops were first introduced in the market, they were often deemed as glorified calculators. Currently, modern laptops boast of the features of desktop computers with the added advantage of portability. Ayun naman yung example ng laptops natin na more on ginagamit ng mga teachers. Meron din yung mga students like IT students, kailangan talaga ng computer or the laptop na tinatawag. Next is the personal digital assistants. Personal digital assistants or PDAs have similar functions as that of laptop computers. Its features often include phone service, fax service, email, and internet connections. These are usually utilized by employers to equip their employees in instances wherein the use of laptop computers are not possible. Ito yung tinatawag na personal digital assistant. Kumbaga, meron siyang pen na ginagamit na pwede mo siyang i-touch kung touchscreen, pwede siyang touchscreen and keypad, ayun. Next is the virtual assistants. The recent addition to the modern devices utilized for communication with the virtual assistants. More and more people are now using virtual assistants such as the Siri and Alexa to send text messages, emails, as well as phone calls through their smartphones, especially when they have no means to do so or when it is inconvenient for them, such as when they are driving off the road. Yung virtual assistant naman, example na lang natin dito yung Siri or the Alexa. Para din siyang speech recognition pero mas parang mas okay siya kasi sa virtual assistant parang uutusan mo, more on para siyang robot but hindi siya robot. Kumbaga kapag halimbawa sa ilaw na lang, magsasabihin natin Alexa turn on the light and then yun magbubukas automatically yung ilaw. And this is the virtual assistant. Next is the social networks. Dito naman napapasok yung mga ginagamit natin para makipag-communicate. First is the Facebook. No, more on dito natin nilalabas yung sama ng loob natin, yung mga good news na nangyayari or good news man or mapa-bad news. Ayan, yung Facebook. Yung mga status natin dito na rin lumalabas, may mga my days na din dyan. Next is the Twitter. Sa Twitter naman malawakan ding world. Dito din tayo nagpo-post actually, but sa Twitter kasi belong na dito yung mga artists, ayun. Instagram parang ganun din, parang sa Twitter din. Kaso nga lang yung Instagram pwede kang mag-capture ng mga photos dito. YouTube, alam naman natin na siguro ito yung YouTube, dito na tayo nanonood ng mga favorite nating kahit ano, mga vlogs, ganyan. What is this? Hindi ko siya nakikita. And the last one is the Snapchat. One way we might see communication change in the future is through augmented reality. Ito na yung vision na nakikita natin or the future. You view the world through a technological overlay. This could take the form of a handheld device like a smartphone. There are several augmented reality applications already available for some phones. Augmented reality system is, for example na lang kapag papasok tayo sa mall, kumbaga parang, halimbawa pag ayaw na lang nating pumasok, parang gusto na lang natin makita kung ano yung mga nasa loob, kung ano yung mga mabibili doon, meron tayong makikitang para siyang screen pero hindi siya kapag maikiklik ka dun maikiklik ka na parang, ayun, pag clinic mo siya, makikita mo na kung ano yung mga nasa loob, kung ano yung mga damit na binibenta nila sa loob, yung mga foods, and ayun na, ganun na kung yung augmented reality system na sinasabi natin dito, parang siya, mas napapadali yung buhay natin. which is yung sinasabi natin na kanina sa communication, ang dami-dami. May mga phones na ginagamit na, may mga drones na, may mga vehicles na hindi na kailangan ng taong mag-operate para mag-run yung sasakyan, which is yung augmented reality system kasi is mas ano na siya, mas malayo na yung parang makikita na natin dito na mas na improve na siya, more on improving. Ayun, that's all for today. Yan, that's all for these discussions. Thank you for watching and sana may natutunan kayo sa discussion natin ngayong araw na to. Thank you and God bless.